here for your orbital eye exam. So, what we're going to do to begin with is we're just going to have a look at the general outline of your face and just to check that everything is nice and symmetrical. Yes, yes, yes. All right, everything is looking good. So what an orbital exam consists of is we check your eyes, but it's not like an ordinary eye exam. We check the bony structure of the front of the face, where the ocular orbit is, where the eyes sit, and we check that your eye muscles are moving okay. And then at the end, we'll do what we call fundoscopy. We'll have a look at the back of your eye, just to check that everything is a-okay. So I'm just going to pop down that you're looking very, very symmetrical. Quite beautiful, in fact. Everything is in proportion, which is always good. All right, so to begin with, we'll just check your pupil functions. So I'm just going to shine this very, very bright light in your eyes, and it's quite bright, and I apologize in advance, but it's not going to hurt or anything, so hopefully not. So if you can look straight ahead past me somewhere in the distance, and I'm just going to shine this light in your eyes just to get a general look of what your pupils look like. And yes, they are looking nice and round and constricted because of the light, which is good, but they're equal, which is what we're after, and they're reacting equally to the light stimulus. So what we'll do next is we will do a direct, near and consensual check of your pupil functions. So I'm just going to quickly shine this into your eyes. Okay, good. Yes. Okay, so the direct pupil function is looking as it should do. And your eyes are working well, consensually, which is always a good thing. So just check for near. Now, what I want you to do is, if I get you to look at just at the tip of my nose, please. That's it. That is excellent. Yeah, and when you look at something up near, your pupils constrict. They go very small, which yours did. So that's good. So let me just, if I get you to put your hand just about here in the middle of your nose line, and I'm just going to do the swinging light test just to check that your pupil reflexes are working well together. I find this really, really relaxing, and between you and me, I could spend all day just doing this one thing. Yeah, good. Excellent. That's fine. So, what we'll get you to do next is, if I could get you to just blink for me slowly, like this. If you could blink, and blink, and blink, and blink slowly. That's good. Blink and blink. Good. Now, this time, if you could blink a little bit more rapidly, like this for me, please. There you go, like you're fluttering your eyelashes. There you go, good. Nice and rapidly. Good. That's fine. Now, what I want you to do next is, if you can close your eyes, and if you can keep them closed for me. That's good. Just keep them closed. Now, if you open your eyes, that is great. Good. Now, this time, I'd like you to look up to the ceiling for me and keep your gaze up as long as you can. So keep looking up towards the ceiling for me. Yeah, that's great. Now, if you can look down for me, please. And when you look down, I'm just going to lift your lids up a little bit. I hope you don't mind. So keep looking down into your lap, if you wouldn't mind for me. Good, 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 good. All right, good. If you can look over to your left, somewhere over there, that's where my fingers are, over here. That's great, good, good. And if you can look somewhere over there for me, to your right, just where my fingers are, just over here. And if you can look again straight ahead towards me, and if you look at the bridge of my nose, that is perfect. You have done this before, I can tell. Right, now what I want you to do next is we're going to check your near point of convergence, which in a healthy individual should be about here-ish. So if I get you to look at the tip of the pen, just here for me, keep looking at the tip of the pen, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. Yes, good, okay. And we're going to do something now called a cover test, which checks the binocularity of your eyes, checks whether they're working together or whether there's any kind of deviation in your eyes. So what I want you to do is to pick a light, any one of these lights here, as long as you keep fixating just on one light for me, and keep looking at the light. I'm just going to cover one eye. Good, good. Keep looking just at that one light. Yes, keep looking at that one light for me, please. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And I'm going to cover one eye and the other in quick succession. And if your eyes aren't aligned properly, this breaks down any eye muscle problems that you might have. That is perfect. So far, 10 out of 10. You're doing good. All right, so let's see what's next on my list. And what I want you to do next is, I have this light here. Now, what I want you to do is, if you keep your eyes open for me, look just at the bridge of my nose. And what I want you to do is just to follow the light with your eyes for me. So I'm going to make an H pattern, and what I want you to do is to tell me whether the light goes double or whether it becomes painful or difficult to follow the light. So keep looking at the light for me, please. Yeah, good for you. Keep looking at the light. No pain or double vision. The light doesn't go double, no. Good. All right, 10 out of 10. Good for you. So let me just quickly scribble that down. So far your pupils are working well and your eye movements are good. Alrighty, so now what we're going to do again, we're going to do that same test, but this time on down gaze. I'm going to lift your lids up just a little bit, just because when you look down sometimes, because your lids go down with your eyes, I can't tell whether there's any kind of deviation. So if I get you to, oops, all right, keep looking at the light again for me. I'm just going to lift your eyes up a little bit, and if you follow the light down for me, please. Okay, good. Keep looking at the light. Okay, let's just try that again. So this time have a blink, give your eyes a bit of moisture, and if you look down at the light for me, please. I'm just going to lift up your lids. Yeah, excellent, good. Just as I thought. Your eyes are very well aligned, so far so good. Okie doke. So what we're going to do next, we're going to use this handy exophthalmometer. Now what this does, it tells me it measures where the corneal apex is, the tip of your cornea, and if one is out of whack compared to the other, it may well be a case of what they call proptosis, is where the one eye is a little bit further forward than the other. And this can be due to a number of things. But usually looking at you, everything seems perfectly aligned, but just to be belt and braces about things, I'm just going to pop this over your eyes, and I'm just going to place each end on the outer bony rim of each orbit, and I'm just going to make a mental note. If you could blink for me, please. Yeah, that's good. And okay, let's just scribble that down. Okay, so again, going to do the same thing, but with the other eye this time. Alrighty, so if you can blink for me, please. Yep, perfectly aligned. That is great, good for you. Let me just pop that down. You're doing good. Alright, good. Okay, now what we're going to do next is we're going to do exactly the same again, but this time I'm going to get you to, as if you're blowing up a balloon. Now this means instead of blowing the air out like that, what I'm going to get you to do is if you can come forward a little bit, so you're leaning forward and your head's pointing down, and if I get you to hold your nose like this, and then while holding your breath, don't let your breath out, go like that, blow as if you're blowing up a balloon, but don't let just puff your cheeks out, don't let the air go. Now I want you to make your face red, okay? So we'll do it for 10 seconds, that should be enough. So if I get you to hold your nose like this, and if you can take a deep breath, and then that's it, good, keep going, keep going. I'm just going to wait until your face is good and red. Yeah, that's enough. Good for you. Okay, so I'm going to take the same measurement again, and if you've got anything going on behind the eyes, this will push your eyes forward just a little bit, and this tells me if any of that is going on, if you have any thyroid dysfunction or anything similar. Yes, exactly the same. Sounds good. All right, so far so good. What I'm going to do next is something called digital palpitation. Now I'm going to take my thumbs, which have been thoroughly decontaminated and with alcohol rub, etc., so you're safe. And I'm going to get you to close your eyes. I'm going to press in with my thumbs, but not so it hurts or anything. And this tells me if there's a difference in pressure between your two eyes, which can be an indication of glaucoma or something else going on. So far so good, and there's no indication of that, but just to be belt and braces, we'll do that. So if I get you to close your eyes for me, there you go, good. And I'm just going to come a little bit closer, and I'm just going to press on your eyelids. There you go, good. And I'm just going to press a little bit more. It's not hurting, no, not uncomfortable. That's good. All right, so you can open your eyes now, and there's no difference in pressure between the two eyes, so you are doing good. And so what we'll do next is I'm going to do the same, but this time you can keep your eyes open if you want. I'm just going to have a feel around the bony orbit of the eyes, just around here and around your brow, along the top, and I'm going to have just to press into your cheekbones as well. And this will tell me if there's anything unusual that I find, any notches, or you haven't had any previous trauma to do with your eyes, or any fractures or anything like that. No? All right, good. So eyes open or closed, doesn't matter which, but I'm just going to come a little bit closer, I hope you don't mind, and I'm just going to press along the brow, just along the top, and I'm going to work my way out towards the lateral aspect of the bony orbit, and just underneath is where the cheekbones are. Okay, and I'm just going to have a feel of the bridge of your nose, just here. Alright, good. So the cartilage is feeling good. And there's no notches or anything unusual. So you, my friend, are doing very, very well indeed. Okay, good. So let me get that down so we know where we are. That's great, good. So, alrighty, so while we're here on the face, I'm just going to check your facial sensations. Now, this is the trigeminal nerve, and it serves the face and the eyes generally. So, V1 is the area here, just along your forehead. V2 is where your nose and your cheeks are, and V3 is down where your mouth and your jawline is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the backs of my fingers and I'm going to just draw them along the top of your forehead, and I want you to tell me whether it feels about the same on each side. Shall I do that again? Alright, good. Tell me if it feels the same on each side. And again. About the same? Good, good. Alright, so we're going to do this area here. So now, sometimes I've had patients sneeze right in my face before now, because it sets off the sneeze mechanism sometimes. So if you feel you're going to sneeze, turn your head over there or somewhere. So, okay, you ready? Alright, you can close your eyes for this one if you like. And I'm just going to brush my hands either side of your cheekbones, and you tell me whether it feels the same. Yeah, about the same. Good, good, good. And we're going to do just along here now, just along the jawline. So there you go. Just going to and hopefully that feels the same right and left, yeah? Excellent, good for you. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to check your, what I'm going to do is just have a quick, oh, that's better. Okay, I'm going to check your facial strength. Now, when it comes to your eyes, we're going to check the muscle. There's like a ring of muscle around the eyes that makes you screw up your eyes. So what I want you to do is, if I get you to screw up your eyes like this for me, that's it, nice and tight, that's right. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to try and open up your eyes, and you're going to not let me, okay? You're going to resist. Okay, that's good. All right, let's do that again. If you can shut your eyes as tight as you can like that, and I'm going to try and prise them open. Okay, good. Sometimes if I can open one eye but not the other, it means that there's an issue going on one side of the face, and might involve one of the cranial nerves, or it might be just a muscular weakness on the one side, but you are good to go. So, all right, same kind of thing. I'm going to get you to clench your jaw for me. Now, lots of people are surprised. If you can, clench your jaw for me, please. Yes, good. Lots of people are surprised that we, as part of the orbital exam, look at the jaw and the lower part of the face, but it's all kind of connected. So when you clench your jaw like that, tell me, do your teeth, do they feel aligned? They feel okay? They don't feel out of whack in any way? No? Okay, good. And is there any pain when you clench down? Okay, good. If you can clench again, and I'm just going to come a little bit closer just to check the masseter is working well. Good, and clench again. And clench again. Good. All right, same thing for the other side. If I get you to clench for me, and clench again, and clench again. Great, that's good. So what we'll do next is we'll check the maxilla bone. Now, again, people are a little bit surprised that I check this. It's where your teeth are, your upper set of teeth. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my gloved hand inside your mouth, and I'm going to check if there's any give in the whether I can move the top part of your teeth or not. And again, it's all lined up, it's all connected with the eye orbit here. So if you can, I hope you don't mind if I get you to open your mouth for me. I'm just going to see if I can find any give in your maxilla muscle. But no, that, my friend, is excellent. Good. Okay, let's pop those in the bin. Okie doke. How you doing? You alright? You want to hear a joke? Alright. Guy goes to the psychiatrist, and he says to the psychiatrist, "Doctor, you gotta help me. My brother, he's crazy. He thinks he's a chicken." The doctor says, "Well, why don't you have him committed?" And the guy says, "Well, we would, but we need the eggs." No? Should I say we're being a doctor, not a comedian? Okay, right, that's fine. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to check, again, it sounds weird, but I'm going to put the stethoscope up to your eyelids, and this tells me if there's any vascular problem going on behind your eyes, whether you've got any bruise or anything like that going on. So if you can close your eyes for me, please. And I'm just going to pop this on the one eye and have a listen. Okay, good. Okay, excellent. And we're going to do exactly the same with the other eye. So if you can close your eyes for me, please. Excellent. Good, 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 good. Quiet as a mouse. That's good. All right, so let's just pop that down for you again. All right, so we're into the home stretch now. You've nearly done so far. You've got top marks. So what we'll do next is we'll get you to have a read of the lesser chart. Tell me what's the lowest line of lessers that you can see there for me. Try that again. You missed one. Yes, good for you. I'm going to cover the one eye, and I want you to have a go at that bottom line again, but this time if you can read it backwards for me. Oops, it's gone blurred. Okay, have a go at that bottom line quickly before autofocus messes things up. Yeah, good. Okay, so I'm going to do the other eye, and same thing. If you can have a go for me just at the very bottom line again, just very, very quickly. Yeah, excellent. Good for you. 2020. Can't be bad. Or as we say here in the UK, 6-6. So, okay, now we're going to get you to follow the lines again. But this time, I'm just going to cover up your one eye. So if if you can keep looking at the light for me. There you go, good. And I want you to follow the light with your eye. Just the one eye. Excellent. It's fine. And we're going to do exactly the same with the other eye. So I'm just going to cover that one eye up. And I want you to keep looking at the light for me. Just follow it. Oops. With the one eye. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, and just going to cover the one eye again, and I'm going to hide this, shouldn't have showed you. And I'm going to get you to tell me what color you see. Yes, good, good, good. All right, and cover the other eye. And what color do you see? The tip of the pen. I should have explained it a little bit better. Yes, good. Bright red. Excellent. Alrighty. So, now I'm just going to cover the one eye again, and I'm going to bring this light in, and I'm going to take it further away. And bring it in again. Further away. Yeah, good. I'm going to do the same on the other side. So keep looking at the light for me, please. And bring it further in. And further away. And a little bit closer. And further away, and a little bit closer. Okay, good. Now, what I'd like you to do next is I want you to, okay, I'm just going to cover one eye. There you go. And I want you to have a quick look at this light. And I'm going to quickly cover the other eye. And again, look at the light. Now, is there any difference in the brightness of the light? Does it seem a little bit duller on one side than the other? About the same? That's what we like to hear. Good, 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 good. Okay. We have one more test to go. You've passed with flying colours so far. So what we need to do next is fundoscopy. We need to have a look at the back of the eye just to check the retina and the macula and the optic disc and see what's going on. So I'm just going to come a little bit closer, I hope you don't mind. And I'm just going to shine this light in your eyes for a second or two. Perfect, good. And come the other side. So same thing, if I get you to look straight ahead for me at one of the lights, please, and I'm just going to Perfect. All right, good. So this is what they call a direct ophthalmoscope. We're going to do something a little bit different now. I'm going to use something called a Volk lens. Now this gives me like a 3D image of the back of your eyes. So again, the light's going to be a little bit bright. Sorry about that. But if I get you to keep looking straight ahead for me, if you look at that little guy here, and I'm just going to bring this up to your eyes. Now you might see kind of an inverted image of me. Now, if I get you to look up for me, perfect, look down, look to your left, look to your right. And now if you can look directly into the light for just a second. Yeah, good for you. Alrighty, so same thing with the other eye. If I get you to look at this little guy here, and I'm just going to pop this up in front of your other eye, and I'm just going to shine this light in your eyes. If I get you to look up for me, and if you can look down, and look to your left, and if you can look to your right. Perfect. Retina is looking good. Oops. Macula is looking good. Optic disc is perfect. So that, my friend, is you done and done. Oh, hang on. We've just got one more thing to do. If I get you to just check the visual field, so if you can look at the bridge of my nose for me, and what I want you to do is to tell me how many fingers I'm holding up without looking at the fingers. They should be in your field of view. So if you look at the bridge of my nose and tell me how many fingers I'm holding up. Yes. Good. Yes. Yep. Okay, good. And tell me, if you have a look at see how the fingers are wiggling? All right, I'm going to hold them about here. Now you can see them wiggling, right? Good. Now if you keep looking just at the bridge of my nose, tell me when the wiggling leaves your field of view. Yeah. We'll do that again. So, see them wiggling? Yeah? Alright, tell me when they leave your field of view. Good. And just diagonally, tell me when they leave your field of view. And we'll do vertically, so. Excellent, good. Let me just get that down. All right, so as things stand, you have passed all the tests. So you are perfectly fine. Your vision is 20/20. Your eyes are looking very, very healthy. And we will see you again next time. Thanks for coming.